Facing tough times, it's common for people to hide their struggles. Ever noticed how some folks enjoy seeing others suffer? It's a sad reality, and it can hinder personal growth at work, with friends, or even in the family. Imagine you're a tree in a storm. While the leaves may flutter and branches sway, the trunk stays strong, deeply rooted. This teaches us silent resilience, the ability to endure tough times without letting them knock us down. In this video, we'll talk about 17 Stoic principles from a wise philosopher named Epicus. Think of it as a guide to help you stay strong in life's chaos. Picture strength not as thunder but as the quiet light showing you the way. Forget the daily distractions and focus on these principles. Stoicism isn't just about big words, it's about being tough when life gets hard. Think of it like being the boss of your own life. Don't let external stuff like storms, problems, get to you. Instead, learn to be like the tree, firm, strong, and calm, no matter what's happening around you. We want to teach you to face challenges without showing weakness. It's not about denying the storm but not letting it soak you. By acting like nothing bothers you, you become the master of your own fate. So, buckle up for a few minutes, forget the noise, and let's dive into some simple but powerful lessons. You'll see how these principles can help you not just cope with life but be the best version of yourself. Ready? Let's go. Principle number 1, listen twice as much as you speak. Ever wonder why we have 2 ears but only 1 mouth? Think of it like this, nature designed us this way for a reason. According to Epicus, it's not a mistake, it's a lesson. We're meant to listen more than we speak. It's like having a balance, 2 ears for listening and only 1 mouth for talking. The idea is not to be too in love with our own voice but to appreciate the voices of others. Epicus says we grow in life by learning from others, not just by repeating our own words. So, from today, try paying more attention to what people around you are saying. It's like opening up your ears to a world of knowledge. It might just make you a better person and help you understand others better. Principle number 2, always expect the worst. The root of much anxiety is our anticipation of future troubles. We worry about our children dropping out of school, losing our jobs, or facing challenges in relationships. This daily stress becomes a cycle, chaining us to a constant fear of what might go wrong. Epicus, a wise philosopher, suggests a radical approach: imagine these fears have already happened. This shift in mindset challenges us to think, what could be worse? It prompts us to build coping strategies, fostering resilience and courage. Life, Epicus teaches, has both ups and downs. By accepting inevitable challenges, we can navigate them with newfound strength. This philosophy urges us to transform fear into an opportunity for growth, promoting a positive and proactive outlook. Embracing life's journey, we break free from the cycle of anxiety, fostering emotional resilience for a more balanced and fulfilling life. Principle number 3, prepare to fail because it is the only way to progress. Epicus believes that being seen as a fool can be a good thing. In his view, doing things that others think are impossible and being called a fool is a path to real improvement in your work and personal life. He reminds us that success doesn't come from always getting things right on the first try. Instead, it comes from a journey of trying, making mistakes, and learning from them. Mistakes are like polishing stones, helping us get better and move closer to excellence. Epicus teaches us to see failures not as bad things but as opportunities to grow. This idea is important not just in our personal lives but also in schools and workplaces. Embracing mistakes can lead to innovation and success. So, let's not be afraid of looking like fools because, according to Epicus, it might just be the key to becoming better and achieving great things. Principle number 4, be aware of the dangers of fortune. Desiring wealth comes with a challenge: people may see you differently, and some may pretend to be your friend just for your money. Money can change people, and not always for the better. When we suddenly have a lot of money, it's like discovering a new part of ourselves. However, This newfound wealth can also lead us away from our moral values. Society often sees wealth as something everyone wants, but it brings unforeseen problems. It might be tempting, but we should be careful. Becoming rich isn't just about gaining money, it's also a journey of self-discovery. We may face dilemmas about what's right and wrong. Sometimes, having a lot of money makes us question our values. It's like losing our innocence. We realize life is more complicated than we thought. This passage tells us that wealth isn't just about having money, it's about understanding ourselves and dealing with the challenges that come with it. Principle number 5, do not cling to a single hope. Don't rely on just one big dream. Think of having lots of hopes like having many good friends. If one friend can't play, you still have others to have fun with. Epictetus, a smart person from a long time ago, said it's a good idea to have many dreams. Why? Because if one dream doesn't work out, you still have other dreams to make you happy. It's like having a bunch of toys. If one breaks, you can play with the others. Having many dreams helps you learn new things and be good at different stuff. Imagine you want to be a scientist and a singer. If being a scientist is hard, you can still sing and be happy. So, don't put all your hopes in just one dream, have lots of dreams like a treasure chest full of happiness. Principle number 6, always remember that death is waiting at the end of the road. Think about life like a journey with an endpoint, death. This doesn't mean being negative, it's about being aware that everything we do leads to that final destination. Is it wise to spend decades saving for a house when we can't take it with us once we're gone? Imagine your daily bag essentials, phone, credit cards, and toothbrush. Now, consider carrying a small notebook with life principles. This isn't just about handling setbacks, it's about seeing life realistically. Stoic ideas help us view challenges differently. Don't just see obstacles as bad luck, they're chances to grow. Instead of worrying, use Stoic principles as a guide, like a map for life's journey. Embrace each moment, balance now with the future, and create a legacy that aligns with your values. Understand life's shortness, adapt to uncertainties, and find gratitude in each passing moment. It's not about being pessimistic, it's about living intentionally and making the most of your limited time. Principle number 7, true wealth lies in a contented spirit. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, had a unique view on happiness. He believed that a wise person doesn't worry about what they lack but finds joy in what they already have. This advice encourages us to stop feeling upset about things we don't own yet. Instead, Epictetus suggests we should appreciate the present and be thankful for our achievements. He thinks that being rich is not just about having money, it's about being happy. In today's world, where many focus on getting more stuff, Epictetus teaches us to value contentment over constant desire. He emphasizes the importance of time and how complaining about what we lack takes away from enjoying what we've accomplished. This wisdom, rooted in gratitude and a contented spirit, suggests that true wealth comes from within, not just from material possessions. Applying these ideas in our daily lives could lead to less stress, increased well-being, and better relationships. Principle number 8, incorporate humility into your life. Learning becomes meaningful when we admit we don't know everything. Epictetus encourages us to embrace humility in our quest for knowledge. Boasting about what we think we know creates distance from genuine understanding. Instead, we should approach learning with the curiosity of a child, open to wonder. Epictetus suggests that being convinced of our ignorance can lead to deeper insights. Learning is a journey, not a destination, and acknowledging our ignorance is the starting point. Balancing confidence with humility ensures a receptive mindset for new ideas. Embracing ignorance doesn't mean weakness, it's a source of strength, fostering continuous learning and growth. In everyday life, this philosophy teaches us to stay curious, admit when we don't know, and approach learning with the open eyes of a child. Principle number 9, guilt is synonymous with plague. Some people blame others when things go wrong, while some blame themselves. But the really wise folks see guilt as a kind of foolishness. A smart thinker named Epicus shared this idea, and now therapists use it to help people deal with guilt. They're teaching us not to play the blame game because it's an easy but unhelpful path. Blaming others or ourselves lets us off the hook, avoiding responsibility for mistakes. It's like a tempting shortcut. But the strong-minded people who want to get better don't fall for this. They find ways to take responsibility without drowning in guilt. It's like they're turning a mistake into a chance to grow and be stronger. So, the next time something goes wrong, try not to blame. Instead, see it as a chance to learn and become even better. Principle number 10, make alliances with winning people. Imagine when someone sneezes, and we quickly step back, afraid of catching a cold. Surprisingly, we're not as careful about something even more contagious, people's attitudes. Epicus, a wise philosopher, suggests surrounding ourselves with those who bring out our best. People's behavior greatly affects our feelings. Some can drain our energy and ruin our day, while others fill us with joy and energy. So, it's smart to team up with those who bring positivity and say goodbye to those who make us feel bad. Think of it like choosing friends who make you happy. Epicus believed this is essential because being around happy, positive people can help you be happier too. It's like avoiding the flu by staying away from sick people. Similarly, staying close to uplifting people can make your life better. Consider who you spend time with, as it can impact how you feel and how well you do in life. Principle number 11, never forget that your reactions forge your destiny. Our reactions play a big role in how our lives turn out, whether we succeed or face challenges. Epicus, a wise philosopher, taught that while we can't control everything that happens to us, we can control how we react. Imagine facing a tough situation. Epicus says that what we do next matters most. Instead of seeing difficulties like a divorce as just problems, he sees them as chances for self-discovery. Epicus wants us to understand that life isn't just about what happens to us, it's about what we choose to do with it. He encourages us to take charge of our reactions, turning tough times into opportunities for growth. It's like painting your own picture of life. So, when life throws challenges at us, let's not feel like victims. Let's be active participants, shaping our destiny by choosing positive reactions that lead to personal development and happiness. Life is a canvas, and Epicus teaches us to paint it with resilience, positivity, and continuous growth. Principle number 12, always fulfill your duty. Every person has a role to play in our community and the world, just like each part of nature has a job. Think of the sun, it rises every day without needing anyone to tell it to. Similarly, we should do our tasks and duties without waiting for rewards or praise. It's not just about the work, it's a moral duty we owe to ourselves and the world. Our actions, like the sun rising, contribute to the harmony of our community. Imagine if the sun decided not to rise, everything would be different. Likewise, if we neglect our responsibilities, it affects everyone. So, let's be aware of our duties, understand their importance, and act without waiting for someone to remind us. It's about finding pride and fulfillment in doing what's right for ourselves and the world around us. Principle number 13, do not hate those who hate you, simply ignore them. Believe in your own strength and don't let negative people bring you down. You're stronger and better than those who criticize or discriminate against you. Protect your peace of mind, don't waste time hating them, they're not even worth thinking about. Don't be afraid of those who try to harm you, their negativity is just a failed attempt to bring you down. Instead, ignore the noise and become immune to their negativity. Build your resilience, bounce back from challenges, and strengthen your mental defenses. Focus on positive aspects of life and your personal growth. Surround yourself with uplifting people and create a positive social environment. Remember, your time is precious, so use it wisely by concentrating on your goals and aspirations. Rise above the negativity, embrace your worth, and encourage others to do the same. Principle number 14, bet on simplicity. Living a fancy life with lots of expensive things might seem appealing, but it comes with a catch. Keeping up that lifestyle takes a ton of effort and money. It's like having a full-time job just to maintain all those luxuries. On the flip side, choosing a simpler life means you don't have to stress about paying bills or dealing with debts. Think of it as a way to escape the constant pressure of having the latest gadgets or fanciest cars. Simple living can make life less complicated and more peaceful. Imagine how much energy and time you'd save by not worrying about due dates, loans, and credit cards. Besides, it's not just good for your mental health, it's also better for the environment. Living simply means using fewer resources, which is a win for both your wallet and the planet. So, next time you're wondering why some people prefer a modest life, remember, it's not just about having less, it's about gaining more peace and freedom. Principle number 15. When you allow the comments and attitudes of others to bother you, you are handing over control of your life. Epictetus teaches us that letting someone make us angry gives them control over our feelings. It's like handing them the keys to our emotions. But here's the thing, we own those keys. Inside us, there are keys that can lead to happiness or emotional chaos. We need to take responsibility for which keys we use. When someone upsets us, it's as if we're handing them the key to our emotional ruin. To stop this, we can build a barrier, a mental shield that protects us from negative attitudes. It's about choosing not to be disturbed and taking charge of our feelings. We also own the words we say and what we choose to listen to. By being mindful of this, we gain control over our emotional well-being. Think of it like choosing the keys to open doors that lead to positive emotions and shutting out those that bring negativity. It's a powerful tool for a happier life. Principle number 16. Always extract the benefit from things. Whatever happens, it is up to you to take advantage of it or not. Epictetus advises us that finding the good in tough times isn't just an option, it's our responsibility. When challenges strike, our intelligence gives us the power to see advantages. Imagine being told you'll be fired at work. Instead of feeling defeated, consider it a chance to pursue your dream, even if it means working alongside people you don't like. Look for positives in every situation, as this positive mindset will propel you further in life than constant lamenting. Being fired could lead to starting your own business. Fulfilling work duties despite adversity maintains professionalism and aids personal growth. Epictetus encourages us to accumulate a lifetime of positive choices, promoting resilience. By choosing positivity over negativity, we actively contribute to our own success and well-being. It's not just about facing challenges, it's about using them as stepping stones to a brighter future. Principle number 17. Stop worrying about what is out of your control. You control what you think, but not what others think about you. Feel excited to explore and learn, but remember, you can't always control how much stuff you have or how successful you become. Worrying about things you can't change is like deciding to waste your time. Epictetus says focus on values you can make better, but also, let go of things you can't change. Imagine growing a plant, you water it and give it sunlight, but you can't control the rain. It's the same with life, some things are up to you, and some are not. Don't stress about what you can't control. Instead, work on being a good person and let life take care of the rest. It's like enjoying the journey while letting the destination unfold. Remember, it's okay not to have all the answers, and sometimes, the best thing to do is to go with the flow. Stoic principles are like life tools, practical and helpful every day. They teach us to stay strong during tough times, facing challenges with interest and resilience. Stoicism isn't about dreaming big but using what we learn to move forward in reality. In the video, we talk about these principles and invite you to share your thoughts in the comments. We call it Stoic wisdom, a practical kind of wisdom to protect us in life. If you're new, subscribe to join our community. See you soon for more learning and sharing about these useful life lessons.